Hello and hi everybody, welcome back to another one. Of this time I'm here with another one from SML Theory, and this one is if Jeffy was charged for his crimes. Dude, Jeffy has done so much fucked up shit ever since he became an actual SML character. Like, if he was charged for every dumb shit he has done, he could have been in death row. He would have gotten the death sentence, and he would have been extinct a long time ago. But, you know, this is SML. That shit rarely happens, especially to Jeffy, the what the fuck did they call it? The cash grab, whatever the hell. So, yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if Jeffy was gonna be on death row for all the shit he has done over like the past, 7 years he's been a character. So, we'll just see all the shit he has done. So, with that being said, if you have not yet subscribed to SML Theory, the link to the original is in the description down below. Be sure to go subscribe if you have not yet already. So, with that being said, let's get into this.
Jeffy has done a lot of crazy things in SML, both good and bad. But today, we're going to talk about how many years Jeffy would get in prison if he was charged for all of his crimes. Starting off with SML Movie, Jeffy plays GTA 6. The episode begins with Joseph claiming to have a copy of GTA 6. However, Cody doesn't believe him, thinking that the copy is fake. But Joseph says he has a friend whose friend's dad works at Rockstar. But when Joseph is proven wrong by Cody, he said that the copy has to be hidden because Rockstar doesn't want anyone to know. And it's actually in VR, but then Cody points out that it's a Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 disc scribbled out with GTA 6 written on it. But then they decide to play it with Jeffy going first, but Jeffy wears the headset around his neck instead of on his head, which Junior and Joseph don't even realize because they're looking away from him. And because Jeffy doesn't wear the headset on the right way, he thinks that Junior and Joseph are actually part of the game, which he tells them before moving on to Chef Pee-Pee.
Okay, so what do you see, Jeffy?
I see you guys.
They put us in the game? They put us in the game!
And I see the living room too.
They put my living room in the game, Joseph?
Oh, that's crazy!
Jeffy, run around, beat people up, and steal cars.
Yeah!
I can do that?
Yeah, it's just a video game. You're not gonna get in trouble for it.
Okay.
And we see that Chef Pee-Pee's making bagel dogs while singing a song, and then Jeffy comes...
Bagel dogs. I wonder what these taste like. If you hear dogs in the background, I'm sorry. My mom just let the dogs out and they're just fighting with other dogs in the neighborhood.
in playing GTA 6. When he hears the news, Chef Pee-Pee's extremely excited that the game came out, with Jeffy saying that Chef Pee-Pee's in the game. Chef Pee-Pee then asks if he can beat people up, which Jeffy then grabs a frying pan and beats Chef Pee-Pee with it, knocking him clean out and possibly giving him permanent brain damage. Jeffy then goes outside to explore and sees Mr. Goodman driving his Lamborghini, which causes Jeffy to run over to try and steal it, with Mr. Goodman angrily telling him to get out of the road and that the roads are for cars. But Jeffy literally rips him out of the car, saying that this game is awesome, and then he drives off. But then Jeffy decides to turn around and literally run him over. And Goodman tries to call the police, but his call is cut off upon the impact of Jeffy's car, or technically Goodman's car, with Jeffy keeping his word of squashing him like a bug.
I'm going to squash you like a bug. He's going to hit me.
And this would be vehicular assault, which can cause someone to serve up to 5 years in Florida State Prison, as well of the original 5 years from when he beat up Chef Pee-Pee with a frying pan. Later in the episode, Tyler is shown on the road while his mom tells Tyler to get off of the road and look both ways and to stop cussing. And as a result of his oblivious behavior, Jeffy runs over Tyler in front of his mom, which would be another 5 years in prison.
Wee-ha!
Tyler, don't play in the road.
Don't tell me what to do, Mom.
And look out
Shut
for
up,
cars.
bitch.
Look out for these nuts.
Watch your tone, Tyler.
Shut up.
Shut up.
Look at this kid. He's about to get creamed.
Then we see Broken Guy and Simmons playing poker, but they're later told about the chaos that Jeffy's causing, so they have to go stop him. And then Broken Guy sees the car...
Just in GTA 6 alone, he would have just got the death sentence.
He's driving and doesn't think it's him, but he decides to pull him over just in case. Jeffy then pulls out an entire grenade launcher as Broken Guy comes to the window to arrest him.
Where
So
the
he
fuck
ran
did
back
he
to
even
the
get
squad
that?
car to warn Simmons, but Simmons had finally learned how to play poker for the first time as he's incinerated in the police car.
Holy sh! That's a grenade launcher. Simmons!
I think I finally learned how to play poker, man.
He has a grenade launcher.
Well, that beat a full house.
Say hello to my little friend. Holy sh!
Oh.
Oh, I
guess it's just a Nerf toy. Can't do any damage.
Broken Guy then mourns Simmons having to hide from Jeffy, as Jeffy just summoned in a tank with a so-called GTA 6 cheat code, and he then blows up the Lamborghini and uses the machine gun to bring down Broken Guy. But Broken Guy survives this and he arrests Jeffy. With this, we can conclude that Jeffy will be charged with first-degree murder and the destruction of a Lamborghini, which is a fine worth up to $5.7 million, depending on the laws in Florida. And with the murder charge giving Jeffy up to 15 years in prison. Jeffy's then taken to court with Mr. Goodman and Tyler's mom, both pressing charges for their losses, with Goodman wanting money for his Lamborghini and Tyler's mom wanting justice for Tyler, which later compels Judge Poobie to add on a life sentence without parole.
10 life sentences.
Jeffy, you are being accused of going on quite a crime spree. I have the charges written here on my hand. Let's see. Grand theft auto, attempted vehicular homicide, assault, assaulting a police officer, assaulting a police vehicle, using a grenade launcher, using a grenade launcher to destroy said police vehicle, and driving a tank. Did I miss anything?
I'm suing. And then later, Marvin and Rose come to see Jeffy in jail, and Jeffy uses another cheat code to break out. However, Broken Guy then came back to Jeffy's cell because he forgot to lock the door, and he notices that Jeffy is just gone and goes to look for him. And breaking out of jail without force or violence can get you up to 3 years in prison and a $10,000 fine. But back at the house, Jeffy's done playing the game for a while, but Broken Guy comes back for him and then stumbles upon the so-called GTA 6 copy, which Marvin makes a deal with Broken Guy to let Jeffy go for the game, and Broken Guy eventually realizes that it's fake, but at last minute they say no backsies and Broken Guy leaves. For all these crimes, Jeffy will be serving a current total of 33 years behind bars with a fine of $5 million. The next example we have is in SML Movie, Jeffy gets arrested, with Broken Guy seeing Jeffy drinking and driving, and after a while Jeffy finally stops and Broken Guy asks Jeffy he's been drinking. But then Jeffy pulls out root beer, and Broken Guy wonders why he's acting like this since you can't get drunk off of drinking root beer.
Excuse me, sir, have you been drinking tonight?
Hold on. Let me get something.
Well, don't reach for anything. What are you doing?
I had to get my root beer.
My
Is it root beer?
It sure is.
Well, then why are you acting like this?
But soon after, Jeffy drops it on the ground, and Broken Guy decides to add littering to the list of charges, with him also doing a test on Jeffy to see if he's drunk. Broken Guy first asks him to say his ABCs backwards, and then Jeffy says that he can't even do them forwards. Then Broken Guy asks him to walk in a straight line, but Jeffy fails miserably. Broken Guy then asks Jeffy to touch his finger to his nose, but then Jeffy just starts smacking his diaper, and then Broken Guy says that's enough and takes him to jail. This would already give Jeffy an additional $500 fine for littering and up to a $1,000 fine and 6 months in prison for driving under the influence. Later in the video, Broken Guy tells him to make his phone call, but Jeffy starts licking the phone and Broken Guy takes it away and calls Marvin. And Marvin asks who got arrested, and Broken Guy tells him that he caught his son drinking and driving, to which Marvin asks what he did. And Broken Guy says, I just told you and you should come get him.
What did Jeffy do?
He was drinking and driving, I just told you.
Well, what do you mean we were drinking and driving?
Don't chew on that. Okay, I think you should just come get him.
On my way.
Would you stop it?
In SML Movie, Jeffy's speeding ticket. Jeffy is seen speeding by Broken Guy, so he pulls him over and gives him a speeding ticket, but Jeffy thinks that it's a Chuck E. Cheese ticket. And Broken Guy says that it's not, but once Jeffy's let go, he speeds again, trying to get more Chuck E. Cheese tickets to win a bouncy ball.
A ticket? Can I take it to Chuck E. Cheese and get a prize?
No, it's not a Chuck E. Cheese ticket, it's a speeding ticket. You have to pay it.
How much is it?
It's $500.
I don't have $500.
Well, you got 30 days to pay it.
One day's gonna be mad.
Yes, well, he should be. All right, I don't want to catch you speeding again, got it?
All right, I won't.
Yeah, that's right.
Then he speeds off.
Yeah, listen to me. I own these streets. He won't be speeding again, I'll tell you that much. Yeah.
Broken Guy then tells Jeffy to drive slower, and then Jeffy drives extremely slow, so he gets a slow ticket, and then Broken Guy eventually just has to drive him to school. Mario is then worrying about Jeffy, and when Jeffy finally comes home, he asks him if he did anything to the car, which Jeffy says no. Mario then asks him if he sped, and then Jeffy makes a funny face and says no.
So nothing bad happened? You didn't wreck it? You didn't hit anybody? You didn't run anybody over? You didn't get a speeding ticket? Jeffy? Why are you making that face? Jeffy, did you get a speeding ticket? Jeffy?
And then Broken Guy shows up to, in fact, tell Mario about Jeffy's various traffic violations and how much it's all worth, which causes Mario to ground Jeffy.
Yeah, he tried to explain that when I gave him the ticket.
How much are all these tickets? Like, how much do you have to pay the tickets?
About $10,000.
$10,000, Jimmy!
Right after this, they agree to pay off the speeding tickets, and then they go rob foot-long bangers to get the money, which would add on another 5 years for Jeffy and a $10,000 fine, which brings their total so far to 38 years in prison and a fine of $5 million.
Yeah, Jeffy would never see the day of light
a fine
again.
of $5 million and $10,000. In SML Movie, Jeffy goes to juvie. Jackie Chu tells the class that they're gonna do wood shop, and the class thinks about what they want to make. But during this, Jeffy attacks Bully Bill with an axe, and then each student had to make something out of wood, and Jackie Chu gives all the students a B-, except
deserved
for
it
Cody,
anyway.
who of course gets an A+, but Jeffy then decides to make a machine gun, which causes a panic, and Broken Guy comes in to settle everything down, and he eventually arrests Jeffy. And this is punishable for up to 5 years in prison for bringing a gun to school, and up to 20 years in prison for attempted murder, and a fine of up to $100,000. In SML Movie Jeffy's anger management, Jackie Chu is yelling at the class about someone pooping in the sink and demands to know who it was while throwing a globe at the wall. But Jeffy whispers to Junior and says that it was him, but they keep it a secret, and Jackie Chu makes everyone write 1,000 sentences, and then Jeffy draws a picture of Jackie Chu, which is labeled as Jackie Poo, and shows it to Junior. But Bully then notices it and proceeds to snitch on Jeffy, which causes Jackie Chu to get even more mad by saying that Jeffy has to write even more sentences than the rest of the class. And so Jeffy gets made fun of by Bully, which causes him to beat him up with boxing gloves, which results in Jeffy getting kicked out of class and sent to Principal Steinbeck's office, and he gets suspended for 10 days.
Hey, Junior, look what I drew. Here's the teacher, Jackie.
I mean, Bully deserved it.
Oh, who pooped in the sink?
And because this is
aggravated
aggravated
assault,
assault, this can be punished by a maximum jail sentence of 1 year and a maximum fine of $2,500. But to finish off this list, we have to include Jeffy's war crimes.
War.
In SML Movie President Jeffy, Broken Guy rings the doorbell and Mario lets him in after he says he needs some help. To which Broken Guy explains that he wants them to help find a presidential candidate since Joe Biden went missing apparently. But Mario and Rosalina can't take the role as they weren't born in America, as Mario was born in Italy and Rosalina wasn't even born on Earth, and so Jeffy then steps up. But Mario tells Broken Guy that Jeffy can't run for president because he isn't old enough. But Broken Guy says that he'll just cover it up. And so Jeffy and Donald Trump enter the presidential debate. And when Trump is asked why he should be reelected, he says that it takes 4 years to move his stuff out of the White House, which isn't really a good answer. And when Jeffy's asked the same question, Jeffy says that if he's elected, he'll ban all schools and green beans. But Trump responds by saying that green beans shouldn't be banned because of what he's done for green beans, which causes them to argue about green beans. And then Jeffy's asked, what's the biggest problem in the world? And he replies with a Fortnite update and how it ruins the game, saying that he'll make Fortnite great again.
Now, Jeffy, in your opinion, what is the biggest problem in the world right now?
The biggest problem in the world right now is Fortnite. Every time they update the seasons, it gets worse and worse.
Imagine the
To be
presidents
honest,
talk
I
about
don't even
this.
recognize the game anymore. So let's make Fortnite great again. Man. Oh, you actually like the dumb updates?
And after the debate, it cuts back to the house where Mario is doubting that Jeffy will win, and Broken Guy rushes in to see who won, and it's announced that Jeffy has won, even though he's not old enough to be president, which will come back to bite him. And then Broken Guy comes in and gives Jeffy the nuclear football since he's the president, and Jeffy then just decides to nuke all the green bean farms and schools. And then the nukes go off and destroy the entire planet off screen, killing everyone on planet Earth. But if we were to put this as a fine, the Earth is estimated to be worth around $5 quadrillion. And since there are 8 billion people in the world and Jeffy killed all of them, that would give him 8,077,194,882 life sentences. And with everything we've gone over so far,
he would
the amount
not
of time
see the
that Jeffy
day of
will
light
serve in
ever
jail
again.
and the amount of money that he would have to pay
He would
for
be on death row.
damages is 54 years, 8,077,194,882 life sentences, and a $5 quadrillion, $5,000,000,
I mean, the world ended, so it didn't matter.
$125,000 fine. But let me know if I missed any charges in this video. Thanks for watching, subscribe, and click on this video here.
Yeah, Jeffy would never see the day of light ever again. He'll never see it ever again. He'll be dead by now. He'll be dead. we'll never see him ever again. So that's literally what will happen if he gets charged for every crime he's ever done, which is a lot. So yeah, anyways guys, if you do enjoy this, be sure to give this video a like. If you have not yet subscribed, be sure to do so right now. Turn on notifications to be notified for any video that I upload, and I'll catch you guys later in the next one whenever I start doing that. So hope you guys enjoy. I'll catch you guys later. So take care.